I'm a full-time real estate investor and own a marketing company. I was an educator and I am an artist, but being in Denver, the arts industry is, music arts industry is not very developed. So I was in the classroom teaching about it, and I got paid $14,000 annually with 4 kids and a wife. And so that sign was on my way home from the grocery store, which I would go to every night after work to get food for the family. I wrote down the number. I memorized the number. And I told my wife, I saw this sign on the street talking about real estate investing. And she said she saw it too. And so I called the number and I was invited down to my first intro presentation, and history from there. First off, I started just marketing. I didn't have the money to buy the classes, but I had the money to become an ICM. So I became ICM, and it gave me an excuse to start to have the conversation with people and invite other people around this information. And I started to do real estate. So I've done 7 short-term rentals. I've done a note deal that helped a friend buy his grandma's house. And yeah, and just, building a team in Denver. I've affected about 150 people's lives with the education. I think I've had about 25, 30 ICMs that have come onto my team. I've created helped create a few 5-star also. And I feel like I'm still just getting started. I haven't really broke through yet. It's purpose driven for me. This is purpose driven. I see that people's lack of a healthy relationship with their finances, especially in the U.S., is really a root cause for so much of the turmoil that we experience. So to be able to do this work and help people get more clarity around their finances, I feel like I'm directly affecting the well-being of society as a whole. And then my kids go out into the world, it's just a little bit safer. And everyone's kids go out in the world a little bit safer with less stressed out people because they're broke. So it's a purpose-driven thing for me. So finances, wealth creation, real estate investing, business. If you don't grow up with it, then you don't know how it works. So you have to be in a community, be in a space, be in a house that language is spoken. So to me, Renatus is a house where finances, business, real estate investing, which ultimately lead us to financial flexibility and empowerment and time freedom, that is the house we're in, and we're learning that language. To be a business owner, a real estate investor, somebody who is empowered financially and controls their own time and does what they want with their life. And you have to learn that language. And so Renatus is a house where you learn that language.